to my channel. This video I have actually done before. It is on my channel. I don't know how far down it is, but it is here. However, I was asked to do like an updated version, and actually since that video I have got more of them. This is the updated Tangle video, and it's something you've clearly all been waiting for, so let's get into it. I have a huge box, and when I say huge, it's actually filled with all sorts of different tangles. Some I got for Christmas, some I've had for a while, but I always use tangles. This is the current one that I'm using, which is just the pink one, which I prefer when you've just got them out of the packet and they move really well, but they're not like to the point where you've used them and they're just going to come fling apart. So this is my current one that I'm using. I use quite a lot of them, as I said. So I'll show you this one first because this is a big one. It doesn't fit in my box. This one I've never used, as you can see. It's still in the wrapper. This is like a furry one. Magical Creative Creatures, and this is Uni, because she's a unicorn. I haven't actually used this one, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to like this one or not. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's furry and it's really, really big. So I think the tangle that's in this is the palm-sized one, and I do have a palm-sized tangle in a turquoise colour actually, and I don't think I've got it in my box. It's somewhere else at the moment. This is one that I got for Christmas that I haven't opened, as you can see, but it's another furry one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get it out of the wrapper if I can. Oh, well, that didn't rip as nicely as I thought. This is another furry one, and this is like a leopard print one. It's the Furry Series X1. It says first manipulative plush, so it's like a plushy one. It is actually quite nice. I quite like the plush on my fingers, but I'm not sure, and this is why I bought this one, because obviously I'd not used the furry one, to see what it's like, but I'm not sure what it's going to be like if and when the tangle inside breaks, because they do often break and they do often break apart, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work, really. But I do quite like the furriness and the softness of that. But also, on a practical level, cleaning wise, how am I going to clean it when it gets dirty? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Another one that I did get for Christmas this year is this one, and I've not opened it yet, but it's a Tangle Glow in the Dark, and I got this in like a purple colour, and it's got some texture on it as well. So I quite like the smooth, but I also like the bits where there's texture, and it adds that other dimension to your fingers and what you're feeling. So I haven't actually seen this glow because it just stays in my box, but maybe I should get that out and put it on my side table tonight and see what it looks like. Another one that I got for Christmas, this picks up everything though, is the DNA Therapy, I think this is called. This is the more silent tangle, and I quite like it. I might use this at work actually, because you can't hear it. It's nice and quiet, silent. This would be great in the classroom. It's got like rubber over the plastic, and they're all textured, which is really nice. The only problem with the rubber is it sticks to and picks up everything. So if it gets tangled in my hair, I don't know if you can see that, but it sticks to it. That's the only thing. So it's going to pick up like bits of dust and things, and if you drop it on the floor, it's going to pick things up. That's the only thing that I would say with this one, but I really like the fact it's quiet, and I like the textured bubbles in my hands as well. Really like that one. I will probably get another one. I don't know if they do them in different colours, but I will have a look and I'll probably get another one of these. Definitely worth the money because they're a little bit more expensive than the regular tangles. This is a tangle that I got the other day from the shop because, well, my sister got it for me, bless her. I don't have this colourway. I have a lot of tangles, but I don't have this colourway. And actually, when I go out, I see a lot of tangles that I don't have in the colours. And actually, even though I've got all these to use yet, I just still buy them because I like the colours. It's quite simple, really. I'll show you next, I think, all the ones that I have used that are loose in my box, because I've got a lot of them. So we've got this one. I love this one. I think one of these broke, and actually I spent ages looking for this exact same colourway, so I bought it again because I love the colourway. We've got, let's go for the blue and white. Blue, white, and like a turquoisey colour. Love that colourway because I love this colour. I love how these are solid colours, and then this one's this more see-through glitter one. Then again, see, I did say one of them broke, or they do come loose, which is what I said. Like, if you play with them for a long time, this one's not as bad. Maybe it's this one, but they come very, very loose. This is, you can tell the difference. Look how loose this is compared to this. Depends how long you use them for, I think. And this one is a really nice colourway, and it's a lot smaller. This isn't an actual name brand Tangle, but it is a Tangle, if that makes sense. But I don't like the way this moves. It's not as good as a Tangle. So life lesson, don't buy the cheap ones, always buy Tangle because they move incredibly well. Next, we've got a blue. I like this one. This one's coming a bit loose now though, because I've used it quite a lot. But I like this colourway, so I might have to look for another one in the same colourway. This one is clearly a favourite. I think this one I got last Christmas from a work colleague, and I love this colourway, so hence I bought another one in the same colourway. This one's looser, this one's a lot stiffer and more rigid. Love it. Love that colourway. Next. God, I've got so many, guys. Again, see, I told you, I love this colourway. Again, it's another one that's really, really loose. They get more loose as you go along. I don't tend to break them up and swap them all around and add all of them together and make new colourways. It's not something that I like to do because I don't like breaking the pieces apart. Even though you can make really big tangles, but it's not something that I like doing. I prefer keeping them in the colourways that they come in. I've got this one. I do have quite a few of these, but I'm not sure where all of them are. I'm not sure if I've got all of them in my box. But this one's got the unicorn on it, and it's got textured pieces here. Almost mimics like a mane, a horse's mane. But I love this one. This colourway, I think you can see here, it is really, really loose, and it does come apart. I think this one is probably my original Tangle and the first ever Tangle that I got. So that's why this is so loose, and I don't want to like take it out and about because it's just going to break apart. But I cannot find for the life of me this colourway anywhere. So Tangle, or anyone that knows Tangle, if you see this colourway, please send me a message because I really want to get some more of these colourways. Love this one. That's my oldest one and moves really, really well. Again, I've got another one here. Now this doesn't have Tangle written on it. So I'm not sure it's the Tangle brand. I'm not sure. I think it might glow in the dark because it's one of those fluorescent-y type greens. But again, it's not one that, as you can see, it doesn't move like a Tangle. It just stays in my box, quite frankly. Here are some more of the Tangle Pets versions. So I've got the bunny. Now this one is one of my favourites. I don't take it out very often. My mum, when she accepted my autism diagnosis, actually bought me this one when we were out shopping, and she saw them and she was like, oh Jen, you could use this, and she actually bought me that, and yeah, so that's really special. Got another one here, the Dalmatian one. It does have the Dalmatian paw prints on, but they're not like textured, but I do like the contrast in black and white with the pink for that one. That's really cute. Here we go. Here's a flamingo. That's the one. I was going to call it an ostrich for some reason. Flamingo, and it's got some more texture on here. Different like shapes for that. That's really pretty, and I like how you've got the solid pink with the contrasting Tangle see-through sort of glitter piece, which is kind of the same on most of their Tangles actually, which I do like. What else can I show you guys? Oh, okay, this one I don't like. This is just absolutely not my favourite at all. This was from the metallic range, and as you can see, after a while it peels off and the colours really fade. They're really pretty at first, the metallics, and I really do like them, but I think I would prefer something like this where the colour is solid and it stays on the actual tangle rather than come off, basically. Next, I've got another one here. This is a tangle, but it's actually rubbing off here now. This is one of the, like, I don't know whether you'd call it fur. Velvety, satiny type ones. It's not necessarily fur, but it is quite furry. Again, this picks up a lot of dust, as you can see. It's not my favourite, but it's all right. I was thinking, not sure about the texture in my fingers. It's okay, and it's a lot more silent. Listen to this. It's a bit more silent than this. You see? Listen. Because of the coating on it. So maybe it's a winner if you want something a bit more silent. Not my speed, but I'll keep it anyway because it's part of my collection. Okay, let's see what we've got. So I've got all these that I've not actually opened. So not only have I got a massive stash of all the things that I do use, have opened, have used for ages, I also have them that I haven't. So let's go through these, shall we? This one is a marble one, which I absolutely adore. This is pink and a purple one. This is absolutely gorgeous, that marble effect. I think there's a collection of marble tangles and they're all different colours and different colourways, and I do want to get some more of these before I open this one, because if I open this and it breaks, I'll be devastated. Which one next? Oh, this one. This one I definitely want to get more of. This is from the Wild collection, and there are so many different ones in the Wild collection. This one was my favourite, and I think they have like a zebra, blue and not blue, black and white one, which is really nice. But they also have like a different pattern, purple and blue, which I want to get, and a pink and black one. Some of them you can see here. That's that one. That's the pink and black one. That's the zebra one. And then there's a blue and purple one that I really like as well. But that's gorgeous. I can't wait to open that one and use that one. That's really different. But I'm interested to see whether this pattern will stay on there when you use it a while, or if it's just going to rub off and then be pink. I guess we'll see when I start using that. Let's see what else we can find. This one's from the Crush series. I got this one because I don't have the colourway. Told you I'm obsessed with the colourways of Tangle. But also, this is all like glitter see-through pieces rather than it being more solid pieces, like solid colours. This is all just the see-through glitter, which I absolutely love. It hasn't got any texture on it. It is just the glitter, which I absolutely love. I love those colours together as well. This one I got again. It's the colourway. It's gorgeous. I love this colour with this like pinky magenta type colour, and also this has texture on some of the see-through pieces. I do like tangles with a bit of texture, but I do prefer them to be just solid, smooth. We're nearly there, guys. I've only got a few more. Again, this is the exact same as this, but in just a different colourway and different textures on the pieces. So there's like bumps on this one and stripes on the like magenta pink one. On this one you've got some sort of like hexagon type shapes, and then the stripes on there as texture, but they're quite similar, just different colourways. Next, I did have one of these ones. This is the Tangle Pets, and this is the kitty. I do have one of these that I'd opened and I lost, and I loved it. So when I saw them, I bought another one because why not? I needed it again for my collection because I think it was the only one out of the pets that I was missing. I've got all of the others now. Oh, actually, I've just seen on the back, I don't actually have this one, so maybe that's a mission to find this one to add to my collection and complete the lot. So that's something I'll be looking for. But I love this one because, again, you've got the texture, you've got the cat as well, and you can move the cat's head and tail up and down, so you can make it as long or as short as you want. And yeah, it's just a normal tangle with added bonus. And my last one in my box, guys, is this tangle. I did say about the metallics and me not being impressed with them. Don't really know why I bought another one, and it's in green, which is, it's gorgeous. It reminds me of Christmas. Green, especially this green, reminds me of Christmas. Haven't opened it, as you can see. Again, like I said, I'm not really sure why I bought it, because I know it's all going to rub off, which I get really disappointed about, especially if you can't buy them or find them anywhere in the shops. But there you go. I do have, guys, a palm size one, which is kind of like, if you can imagine it, it's kind of the same size. If you don't imagine this, it's the same size as this, and it's in turquoise. It's huge, and that's really good to sit and play with, although I don't play with it as much as I should, maybe. But that is the entirety of my Tangle collection. This is the updated version. I don't know how many Tangles are updated from the other version, the other video I did. But if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Do you have Tangles, and which ones are your favourites? Did you see any in my video that you haven't got or that you'd like? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to chat to you all. Bye.